Hey guys, PrinceofMacedon here. Gonna do a commentary video from the replay for Total War Rome 2. This will be a Macedon versus Macedon battle. And my opponent's name is Mohammadkakbar. Let's go look at the replay now. Let's fire it up. So we're gonna fight this battle somewhere in Dimmidi, and I went with my hero build, and my opponent, he has a pretty balanced army. He's got some citizen calves, some companions, some mercenary Cretan archers, which I used to always bring. Very minimal on pikes. He has 2 levy pikes, because pikes kind of suck in this game. But he's got a core of thorax swords. His general is a shield bearer. But I'll look at the army compositions in more detail in a second. So this is the map here. It's a desert terrain set in Dimmidi somewhere. We'll look at my army first. So I got my Royal Peltist general. There he is, that's my hero. And I got my 3 Thessalian cav. So, with my hero build, the cav force is very minimal. Just enough to hold the enemy's cav away from my infantry. And then I got 5 pikemen. I dropped a unit of pike so I can bring some archers. And I have 3 of those archers. And finally I have 6 thorax pikemen. These guys. Well, not the cav, but the guys intermixed with the cav. So that's my army. Let's go look at the Macedonian army, the enemy Macedonian army of Muhammad. So he has a unit of shield bearers for his general, these guys. And he's got 2 units of citizen cav. His cav is over here. He's got citizen cav, and he also has some companion cav. He has 1 unit of companion cav, 2 citizen cav. Behind them, he has 2 units of these thorough spears. Then he does have some Cretan archers. He has 3 of them. 1 of them has an experience upgrade. Then he has 2 levy pikemen. Where are they at? They're here somewhere. Here they are, behind his archers. So he has 2 levy pikemen. Then he has 5 units of the thorax swords. Each of them has an experience upgrade. And I believe that's his army in its entirety. If not, I'm going to list it completely. So, I've got 2 of my cav units over here. And I'm going to bring my remaining cav unit closer to this side, just in case he decides to cav charge me. I want to countercharge. Now, I'm definitely in range of his archers, because Cretan archers have a pretty good range. And I'm being shot at. I've lost 6 archers already, but now I'm shooting back. And I don't really hope to beat those archers with my archers. I just want to draw their fire while the rest of my infantry runs up there. I want to minimize the damage on my phalanx units. So it's going to be kind of confusing. My Macedonian banners have gold around them. His have the, it's more of a red border on his banners. So yeah, my archers are they're soaking up the fire, and I'm going to move up my thorax pikes. I wanted to lead with my thorax pikes in this fight, so I left my pikemen behind here. And I ran in with my Thessalian cav. I pulled them back kind of late. So I'm going to lose some horses. I lost like 1 horse in that charge. What I wanted to do was push his Cretans away. So I sacrificed some horses in order to do that. But when I started retreating, I started getting shot by his missile units. So I went down to 44, 43, 41. So it was definitely not worth the risk of charging. But it was a sacrifice that I knew I was going to lose some horses. I didn't know I was going to lose that many horses from retreating. I didn't know he was going to focus fire on them. So that horse unit is kind of spent. You're down to 39 men now. Good thing is, I am killing some of his archers. See that? That one started to waver. And now my phalanx... Sorry, my thorax pikemen are coming forward here. And I did rout one of his archers. And I got all my thorax pikemen in a phalanx formation here. These guys are coming from the side. But I'm getting raked by his archers as I come forward here. And that's the action over on this side. For some reason my archers started to run at the opponent here in melee range. And look at my thorax pikemen. They're not really doing anything. So, now, here's the fight over on the left. This is where the cav is. So, I charge with my Thessalian cav against his Citizen cav. I'm going to outflank with my pikeman. He's going to charge the backs of my guys with his Citizen cav. So, he's going to start to rout one of my units of Thorax pikes. But I'm countercharging here, see? It was give or take. It's not, I said, hey, go ahead and charge my pikes from the backs. I saw it coming, so I countercharged. And I got some more pikemen coming in to stab his Thorax swordsman from the side. He's going to countercharge with some Thurio spears. And because his companions are over here, I'm going to lose some, a lot of horses over here. So I'm swinging this unit right here of pikemen. I'm going to take them around behind his general and sandwich his general between two pike units. And I'm leaving my general back here for now to inspire my men. There he is. And people are saying that, oh, you're not moving your units. Sometimes that happens, but in this case, this is a reserve unit. I like to use reserves. That's why they're not moving. Because with pikes, you have to be very careful when you move them because they're very vulnerable when you do. So it's, for me, I like to use them as a reserve unit. Not all of them, of course. Some of them are fighting already. So anyway, here's his general. He's about to get sandwiched between two of my pike units here. We're gonna watch the damage here. He's gonna pull back when he sees himself being outflanked. My guys are still getting in position here. So yeah, pikes, they're really erratic. I'm not doing this on purpose, guys. This is the way they work in the game. Because you guys have seen me use pikemen in Rome 1, and I can use them really well in Rome 1. But in Rome 2, they don't function the same way. So yeah, on the left, I'm being hammered over here. But that's cool. As long as they win on the right. That was my aim here. And I'm about to kill his general. See his general? His general's dropping. Elsewhere, you can see my guys aren't really killing that many units. That's the nature of pikes. Look at this. See, these guys are not even doing anything. Some of them are. So here's this fight. These guys are slowly dying here. I think next time I'm going to put my guys, take him off guard mode or whatever they call it. I mean, there's that one trick where you can just constantly hit the attack order to get them moving better. You get a good charge here on my guys with his companions. So I am still losing on the balance bar. So on the left, he is dominating here. So here's where my general hero is. And he has some archer support, and he has a unit of pikemen to support. He's being attacked by thorax swords, Thurio spears, and another unit of Thurio spears. Meanwhile, I did kill his general. See his shield bearers, they're gone. That's where his general was. And I'm going to use my victorious pikemen to outflank his phalanx units. This unit is lasting too long with thorax swords, but even though they're being hit from the flank and the front. So I'm just going to stab him from the back. And he's going to countercharge here. Here come his companions. They're down to 30 men. He's going to hit my archers. So my general, he's doing what he's great at, and that's a sword fight, close range. He can kill pretty much any sword unit at this range, if the numbers are pretty good, and if his fatigue level is okay. So I was pretty confident that my general and my thorax pikes could hold this side, while this side over here, I could win by just outflanking. And I'm using my pikes to do this. So he has these units here. He's got a unit of mercenary Cretan archers, and another unit of mercenary Cretan archers. Kind of just chilling back there right now. So that is what's happening on this battlefield. I know it's chaotic, having very similar banners. but that was unavoidable. It'd be cool if, like, when you had these mirror matches, instead of just having the borders change colors, maybe change the entire flag. Or, I don't know, color coded differently, because just having the borders of the flags look different colors, it's kind of hard to tell the difference sometimes. So yeah, as I said, I was victorious on this side. And my guys are able to kind of hold their own, except my general's dying right now. I wasn't too worried because I killed his general early on. So I am rushing my guys over there, because I knew my guys were outflanked and outnumbered. So I'm rushing my guys over to try to save this unit of regular pikemen. And finally he's got this unit of archers shooting at my guys. And they are going to use the flaming rounds in a second in order to work on the morale of my guys quicker. So I lost a unit of pikemen. So now I'm down to, let's see, 1 thorax pike and 3 pikemen. He is down to a very depleted unit of companions. 2 units of Cretan archers. I think only one of them has ammunition still. A unit of theory spears and a unit of thorax swords. So I'm going to chase after his companions with my guys, but I saw that their fatigue level was exhausted. Or no, they're not exhausted yet. Yeah, they are exhausted. So I was trying to hope... I was hoping that by chasing after them, they would just break. But they still have some legs in them still. This unit right here, they were not going to run away automatically, so I was able to catch these unit of Cretan archers. Now, they weren't the biggest obstacle, but this taking them off the battlefield helped a little bit. So they are going to rout, and his general is going to... not his general, his companion is going to keep running away. And I didn't like being shot in the back by these guys. These Cretan archers. I thought they switched to the flaming round. Maybe they do, eventually. Okay. So he's going to rush in here. And his general is going to get a really good charge in. See, at this point the bounce bar favors me. But he has a bit more flexibility because he's not using a pikeman. So he gets the backs of my pikemen right here. Oh yeah, now he switches to the flaming round. See that?
Pikes at the ready! Form phalanx! Hades, take our enemy!
Hades. So I lost a unit of pikes. And his general. Sorry, I keep calling his companion the general. It's not a general. So I'm losing these guys right here. They're a pretty good number. Look at that, 102, and they're starting to waver like that. But they're also getting charged from behind by these swordsmen. But you can't panic in a situation like this when you see your guys breaking like that. Because I see his guys breaking too. So now I lost another unit of pikemen. I'm down to a unit of thorax pikes and pikemen. He is down to a unit of thorax swords, heavily depleted unit of exhausted companion cav, and a unit of mercenary Cretan archers who have very questionable amounts of ammunition left. So I'm still feeling pretty confident. Because my thorax pikemen have pretty good morale, even if my regular pikemen do not have good morale. Stab, stab. So killing this unit of thorax swordsmen would be very beneficial because I knew without that unit of swordsmen, his Cretan archers and his his companions won't last too long. Sorry, it's early morning. I can't talk. I can't think very well.
Yes, Commander.
So finally, his unit of swordsmen are starting to break. They are very tired. They're depleted. He gets a good charge in on my guys. I see their flags wavering, but his flag's wavering too. So you can see this battle is definitely gonna go my way at this point. Those companions, down to 7, finally bite the dust. So he kills a lot more guys, but I had a lot more guys to begin with. But very good game to my opponent. This one went down to the wire, just like my last Macedonian battle. In my last Macedonian battle, I lost that one. If you guys watched that. Here, I got more lucky, I suppose. But anyways, good game to my opponent. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle.